Hello grade 10 students and welcome to our lesson. Our lesson today is about leptin and ghrelin hormones. Let's first start by our objectives for today. By the end of this lesson, you as students should be able to first compare between leptin and ghrelin in terms of the function. Second, list the factors that affect the functions of leptin and ghrelin. Our key terms for today are leptin and ghrelin. Let's recall from last lesson. We explained last time that we have two types of appetite regulating hormones, which are the appetite stimulating hormones and the appetite inhibiting or appetite suppressant hormones. An example of these hormones are leptin and ghrelin, which we are going to explain today. Leptin decreases hunger since it suppresses appetite, and this may cause us to feel satisfied or full. Whereas ghrelin increases hunger since it stimulates appetite, and this causes us to feel hungry and increase our food intake. Now, let's study this figure. This figure shows the levels of ghrelin and leptin before and after eating. Study this figure and answer the following question. What can you notice from the following figure? If you look at this figure, you will find that before eating, ghrelin level was high, which leads you to feel hungry, while after eating, leptin level increased, causing a loss of appetite. Let's start first explaining leptin. Leptin is also known as the satiety hormone. It is secreted and produced by the white adipose tissue in the body. The function of this hormone is to regulate body weight. Let's explain what is the mode of action of leptin. When you have enough energy and fat stored in your body, your adipose tissue or the fat will start producing leptin, which will send a signal to the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is a part of the brain that determines whether you are hungry or full. Then, this will reduce your appetite, raise metabolism rate and the breakdown of fat in the body, and also it increases the number of calories you burn. So in other words, the more fat mass in your body, the more leptin will be produced. Increased leptin levels in the body signals the brain that the body has enough energy storage and that it has to stop eating and burn more energy. So this will inhibit food intake and increase energy expenditure. What is the result of reducing appetite and increasing metabolism under the effect of leptin? Of course, reducing appetite means that you are not eating enough food, and increasing metabolism means that your body is burning the storage of fat in your body. So as a result, the body weight will decrease. The factors that affect the functions of leptin are increased stored energy. Increased stored carbohydrates like glycogen and fats like triglycerides will affect the function of leptin. As we said, the more the fat mass, the more the leptin in the blood. Increased food intake, especially glucose. Factors that decrease leptin level. Leptin level will decrease by aging, exercise, insufficient duration of sleep, and gender, since females have a higher level than males. What about ghrelin? Ghrelin is known as the hunger hormone. It is secreted by the epithelial cells in the stomach, as shown in the figure. The function of the ghrelin is to increase body weight. What is the mode of action of ghrelin? When you are hungry before a meal, or if you are fasting and your stomach is empty, the empty stomach will start to secrete ghrelin. and this will send signal to the hypothalamus in the brain, signaling hunger. This will increase appetite, decrease metabolism rate, and decrease the breakdown of fat stored in the body and the number of calories you burn. So high level of ghrelin in the blood will increase appetite, make you eat more, and decrease the metabolism rate. In other words, if the level of ghrelin is high, this will encourage feeding and energy preservation. What is the result of increasing appetite and decreasing metabolism of stored fats in the body under the effect of ghrelin? Of course, if your appetite is increased, that means you are eating more food, so your body weight will increase. There are many factors that increase ghrelin level in the blood, which are fasting and reduced food intake. So if you are fasting, or you are not eating, or your stomach is empty, the ghrelin level will increase. Increased levels of growth hormone in the blood also increase ghrelin level. Increased levels of insulin in the blood and insufficient duration of sleep. All these factors will increase ghrelin level in blood. What are the factors that decrease ghrelin level in the blood? Aging and high BMI. If your BMI is high or you are obese, then ghrelin level will decrease. Let's now read the following paragraph, then answer the questions below. First question. Determine the category of people who suffer from leptin resistance. Obese people. People who are obese have a lot of fats in their body. Because fat cells produce leptin in proportion to their size, people who are obese also have very high levels of leptin, but their brains are not getting the signal to stop eating. This can result in weight gain that is difficult to lose. What happens to obese people due to leptin resistance? The body will not respond to appetite inhibition. Since the brain does not respond to leptin, this will cause imbalance between energy intake and expenditure. This person is not able to stop eating and he is feeling hungry all the time, so this will cause weight gain. Conclude what food negatively affects leptin resistance. Carbohydrates and manufactured food. Give some advices that may help maintain normal levels of leptin and ghrelin. First, get adequate sleep of about 7.5 to 8.5 hours per day for an adult. Get leptin from natural sources by eating protein-rich food such as fish like salmon and vegetables like spinach. Eat red meat, seafood, and nuts since it contains zinc, which increases leptin in the body. And now, let's start by solving the assessment together. The first question, what happens when the level of energy and stored food increase under the action of leptin? Reducing appetite, inhibit metabolism, reduce breakdown of fat, or all of the above? Of course, leptin reduces appetite. Which of the following leads to increased energy consumption and reduced appetite and weight loss? Increasing leptin and ghrelin, reducing leptin and ghrelin, reducing leptin but increasing ghrelin, increasing leptin but decreasing ghrelin. Increasing leptin but decreasing ghrelin. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye.